All right, Bruce, welcome in. Ryan Tringer for your Class A Pro. I'm recording. Good to have you, buddy. Looking forward to work today. So this is really great setup. You come to me with better balance now. If we put the line down from your armpit, it goes through the balls of your feet more. Your butt is more over your heels than before. So that tells us your balance is on the balls of your feet properly. You can see here you've got your arms in the triangle shape. Nice job. The ball position looks better nowadays also. Foot position looks better too. Let's see the grip. The left hand grip looks like it's at inner shoulder, right hand up the shoulder. So really, this is an A+ setup. Nice job, buddy. This is way better at your setup position. Okay. Now let's go from here and let's take a look and see what happens with all of the lines that we draw, right? And I know we still have to do some more work on how to stay in the posture. That's a big one for us. I know we made some progress on it, but I know we still need more progress on that. Just going into this. All right, let's take a look and see. So first things first here, you're taking it back here. Okay, so here you could go a little straighter back. You see how you're going a little bit below the line? See how the plane is going this way? What that means is that you're coming around inside a little bit, and you need to still take it back, we say, straight back. Now, one thing to note, though, at this point, which is nice, your hip has not swayed, and your head has stayed square in the box at this point. You also have the toe up. The only issue is the swing plane is a tiny bit inside and behind you. Now, let's take...
focus on my swing plane.
Yep, you got to think about straight back. Now, let's see here as you go to the top. Okay, now at the top, you're doing better on the left in terms of maintaining your posture angles, but you still have a slight sway on the right-hand view. Do you see that? Now, some guys will sway early in the swing, but
they sway early and then they come back and
they fix it by the top. Right, but they'll fix it at the top. So, like, for example, I'll show you a swing right here at Brooks Koepka. I'm a fan of not swaying, period, but that's because, see like how Brooks Koepka's on the line here at the top?
Yeah.
But look, early in the backswing, he was a little off the line.
I got you.
So
he's so good at keeping his arms like way out like this, though.
Right.
I start collapsing.
Well, yeah, look how much more vertical he made his club go.
Yeah.
Remember how yours was below the orange line? So he's going straight back. But the point here is, look, even though he swayed a little at the beginning, by the time he reaches the top, he fixes his sway. Now, my whole thing there is I'd rather not see a sway, period. I think it's better to not sway. You're better than before, but you still have a tiny sway here.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's take a look as you bring your club back down and see what happens next. Okay, so you're coming down well over the top here. Do you see how the club's coming down this way? So back to Koepka here a moment. He had taken the club up. Watch this. He goes up on the left here. He's going to go up this blue line. See how vertical he goes up?
Yeah.
Now watch this. When he comes down, look at the club. Where's the club now?
Yeah, I know I see what they do. They come way up and then they come
from inside. That's right. Okay, so
keep practicing that.
I know. So we need to get your swing plane better because see how your swing plane is coming over the top right here.
Yeah, right there at 0, the club path.
Yeah, 0.1 left. It should be 2 to 5 right. Now, at impact, now this is where you've made some progress too. Look at this. Your butt's on the line. Your head's staying in the box better. You're actually staying down better than before. You're not coming up like you once were. Over here, though, you're falling back. Most of the players at impact are going to be on their left side more. So do you see how your head's falling back over this way? So let me start listing.
Yeah, I'm kind of going like this instead of going like this.
That's right. We have to lean more left. Okay, so far I need to
keep my head right on the ball.
Yes, and then go left. So straight back first is important with straight back, no sway. Then we need inside out, lean left. Inside out, lean left. Okay, because that you're leaning right. So
you're right, because when I'm trying to do it, I'm trying to come down like this and go like this.
Right.
Instead of coming down like that.
I understand. Totally. So watch this.
If I keep my left hip in there, I'll do that.
In the downswing with an iron, do you see what I'm doing right here?
Yeah, I see what you're doing.
I'm leaning to my left on the way in, okay, to get into what we call now in the golf community, we call it the reverse K impact position. And so this position at impact is important. See how he's on his left side like this with an iron?
Let me see where his club is too. I mean,
yeah.
They always. I noticed their coaches talk about have your hand in front of the
Right.
the head,
But you know
so
what's
that
funny though? If you lean left properly and swing from the inside, that happens.
automatically.
Yeah. It's so funny because I actually don't actually tell anyone to do that, and I end up
But
getting
then
them
think
there.
about it, if you just
If you do the other stuff right, that's a
automatic.
byproduct, not
Isn't this what they call the leg in the swing?
yeah,
Down
the
like
correct
this?
lag. Yep.
Yeah.
I agree. So yeah, because look, you actually have the club leaning forward, Bruce.
I do. I think I have the club right now. My head's. I'm just shifting too far. I needed this to see what I was doing.
I know.
I've been working on it, but I mean, I can't see.
I
Exactly
know, dude. I know. And listen, how I analyze it, I'm telling you, I've been doing this to myself since 2004. I started video lessons like this in 2004. My coach taught me these lines on the screen that I draw on you and still draw on myself. Even today, I checked my form already today, and I check it regularly. And
This
so
is
yeah.
the only way I noticed that. I think even if you have a coach, they can't see everything like this thing can.
Well, that's the thing. A guy on the range coaching is way different than this type of lesson. It's so, and here's the other thing. All right, so now let's see here as you continue, and let's look at your crescent moon, right? Because you asked about the right arm position, right? And like I tell everyone, and like my coach told me, process of elimination to what you're left with is a fundamentally sound swing. So we just have to see what you're doing, and then again try and work on it to improve, and then over time you'll make progress. So here you're not getting the crescent moon. Look, you're doing the reverse. See how you're going? You're actually doing it. What's called casting, going back down.
That's because I'm moving back. That's why the pink line is doing that.
Yep. And
the other thing is I'm not keeping my arms straight.
And now let's see as you come through the ball. Okay, you close the face down, so that's good to see. But then we need you to follow through more at the finish, where you extend the arms out more. See how your arms are getting short armed at the end.